Let's transform some leftovers into a nice, quick, easy, under 30-minute dinner. We started with some grilled pork, sliced up some apples. We're going to do some stovetop apples. These are always a big hit, so we love them. This was about 6 apples that I just sliced, and I leave the skin on for that extra fiber. Now we are going to do this on the stovetop. I just add a few simple ingredients, and it's always a hit. Now next we have my water is boiling for my pasta. Used about 1/3 of a box of pasta here. Now in a pan, I added some butter, I added my apples, I added about 1/4 cup of brown sugar and cinnamon, and just kind of stir that all together. I didn't even wait for the butter to melt. It really doesn't matter, because then what I do is once it's all mixed together, I add in just a little bit of water to help steam the apples, and that seems to help a ton, and it makes it cook super, super quick. I throw the lid on, let that go to town for probably about 10 minutes while I'm cooking everything else, and I'm telling you, it is so good and so easy, and if you have leftovers, they are great on oatmeal. Then into a pan with some hot oil, I added my sliced ribs, and then they're already pretty well seasoned from when they were grilled, so I didn't even have to add anything, just sauteed them up nice and neat. Super, super simple, and we'll see how my kids like this. For the pasta, my kids are really actually pretty good about most pastas, but they really like this creamy pesto from Prego. So it's one of those, I don't even feel like it needs a whole lot of extra seasoning. It's just really simple, almost like a mac and cheese, if you will. But hey, we don't argue when kids like something. So I'm going to plate out my kids' food, and I want to show you how much I typically put on a plate. They're both 5 and 8. My daughter has some chewing issues, some swallowing issues, so I do cut up her food a little small, but we have a rule that we start small and then you can always ask for seconds, and actually both kids ended up eating everything on their plate and then actually wanted some more apples, so I didn't have leftover apples, but that's totally fine. We did finish it off with a little bit of ketchup just because, kids and ketchup. Now I decided to dip mine in some of this roasted Kinder's barbecue sauce. So let's try it out. Oh my gosh, so good.